What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be talking about the follow-up 6 months later, my iPhone 11. Previously, it was this little guy, the iPhone 7, which don't get the smallest like the iPhone 12 mini or whatever, because you're gonna be dealing with a 77% battery health after 2 years, or 80% after 2 years. You're gonna get it replaced if you want to keep it long term, like 3 to 4 years. Now I'm gonna go on to this iPhone 11. So far, screen-wise, I'll lock the screen so y'all can see the actual screen. This is a little bubble here, that's because my screen protector, but for the most part, it's perfectly fine. Display, bottom of the iPhone, no dents, no scratches. The case may have little scuffings, but so far the case is running pretty, doing pretty good. It's clear still. Clean it periodically. With the way the world's going, you have to keep things clean. But so far, the product red, no fade, no nothing. The phone's standing up. The cameras, they're perfectly normal. No scratches that I can see for the most part. See, the camera lens are perfectly fine. The flash, the clear case, I have noticed that there is a little bit of scuffing here due to just common use of putting it on the table and whatever. But for the most part, I was listening to music earlier, and then I was pre-recording this, and it would have gave me a copyright claim if I kept it up. But so far, using this phone on a daily basis, scrolling through stuff, it's still performing perfectly fine 6 months after I bought it. If I go down to settings, now I'm gonna get into this a little bit.
Voiceover on. Settings. No activity selected.
I'm going back to normal activity. The battery health is a gimmick, and I'll tell y'all why. Because on the 7th, the 8th, I was sitting at 97% battery health. I did a live stream, and I knew the next day that I did that live stream up on my talk show, that my battery health was sitting at 96%. I said 96%, but it dropped to 95% after I did quick 2 soft reboots because I was messing with it. Now, recently, I let the phone die completely, and then I turned it off and just let it charge without pulling any power from the battery so the battery can rest, whatever, just shutting it off for a night. I come back, and it's at this percentage, which I'll show y'all.
Accessibility. Exposure. Battery. Button. Low power mode. Off. Auto brightness is auto brightness. Insights and suggestions. Low power mode temporarily reduced. Low power mode. Low insights and auto brightness. Auto battery. Select battery health button. Phone batteries. Battery.
So I go into here and look.
Maximum capacity 94%.
It's at 94%. Now this is normal, typical battery health, but it should not drop from 97% at least 10 days ago and then drop 3% within 10 days. That is interesting. But there is a way, and let me know down in the comment section if y'all want me to do a video on this, how to actually see your battery charge cycle count, your battery cycle count. You can see that stuff in settings. Let me know down in the comment section if y'all want it. But this battery health, and I can show y'all here, I have the iPhone 7, which I'll pull it up. It has 77% battery health. I mean, this ain't related to the iPhone, but I want to show y'all while I'm on it. So it tells me, important message. And then the 77% battery health. I'll turn voiceover on so y'all can hear it too.
Settings.
If you have
maximum capacity 77%.
77%. But a friend of mine has an iPhone SE first gen. Well, it used to be a friend, but I don't really talk to them that much. Had an iPhone SE first gen, SE from 2016. Their peak performance was still there. They had no peak performance at 82%, but the 7 here is at 77% battery health. It has 1,779 charge cycles, and it's still supporting peak performance. Now I know that the peak performance the peak performance goes away when it has a automatic shutdown if it gets overloaded. But it's interesting how me personally think that battery health is a gimmick. Now, I want to hear other people's info on this, but I was doing more research. your iPhone should be at like 95, between 95, 93, I would say, if you're taking care of it. 94, between 94 and 97% after 6 months. That's typical normal wear and tear. That's supposed to happen, but not drop 3% in 10 days. I guess it knew I was going to record this video, but that's the last thing I wanted to do. Now I'm going to go take off the case on this iPhone and show you the actual iPhone and show you the clear case by itself without the red reflection of the color of the iPhone. Here we are. Okay, so this is the iPhone. Let me lock it. This is what it's like without the case in the way. Move that case over to here. But this is what the side rail looks like. I like that side red rail. And then the bottom, you can see there's a little bit of dirt around the frame, but that's because the bottom's open. You can see where it's not. You can see the sides here. They're perfectly fine. The phone ain't bent at all. And then this is the back. The back, for a few smudges from my fingerprints here, it's perfectly fine. So the back of the iPhones were really great. I remember the day I unboxed it from this iPhone 11 box right here. You know, I remember that day. It feels like it was yesterday. But now I'm going to gently put that down. And here's the Apple clear case. There is a little bit of scuffing here, but that's because of probably my fingers rubbing up against it and, you know, debris, maybe some lint in my pocket or whatever. But this is the case for the most part. There's a little tiny bit of yellowing hint by the camera, but most part, that's my studio lighting. But for the most part, there's one little nick right there, right in there. I can feel it. But what I was talking about is the camera right here. The Apple case gets scratched a little bit. But I've actually dropped this phone with it in this case and it's like legit good case to buy. I mean, they're $40, but still, if you want to buy a good case to keep your iPhone good, this has kept the 11 protected pretty good. Granted, I take care of my phones, hence this is what the iPhone 7 looks like after 4 years of wear and tear on it. I have had one case for 3 years, and then I have another one that someone gave me, and you can see the back of the 7. But I take good care of my Apple devices. The battery on this was, we ain't going to speak about that. But, you know, the iPhone 11, when you do put it back in the case, it is a little bit on the stiff side. But I want to put it in this way. Oh, crud. I want to make sure I have it that way. But you can hear it snaps in place. And I've had some people say, oh, that's hard. Oh, that sounds like you're being rough with the phone. That's supposed to happen. Because if you shake it or try to slam it or whatever, what's the word I'm looking for? It won't like pop out and go flying somewhere. It actually hugs it it keeps it closed in. Now there's other cases that have bumpers around it to, as Flossie Carter likes to say, Slamboyd certified. This is pretty good. I don't drop my phones like they're play toys and stuff like that. I try to take care of my crap. Because that's the best thing you can do, because iPhones, or any phone to that matter, does not like being dropped at all. But this concludes my 6-month review on the iPhone 11. I'll be back in a year on July 17th of 2021. And we'll see how the iPhone 11, through my typical normal Austin use, stands up to this. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. And let me know down in the comments section if you want to see how to see your battery cycle count. I will try to make that video for y'all. And I got some other stuff coming up, including a continuation to my iOS 14 battery stuff. I'm testing a few things. Trying not to use my iPhone that much. Trying to, use my other tech around my studio. But anyways, I'll see y'all in another video. Austin here. Peace out. And check the description. The video to my unboxing is in the description. And I will see y'all in another video or live stream. Peace.